That what we're doing here today puts extra money into that system to buy extra books, extra resources that really reside in the heart of each of our communities in the public library. So it's a wonderful event and it's a wonderful day on Martin Luther King, the day that we celebrate his birthday. So it is wonderful to be here. I'm all about brevity, so that's it for me. I want to introduce you to this year's honorary chairperson, Barbara Edwards. She is chair of the African-American Advisory Board of Westchester County and also president of the Westchester County chapter of the Links Incorporated.
While at the same time acknowledging great literary work of African-American writers. All across this nation, people are celebrating Dr. King's legacy, life, and leadership.
The library system, during the 4 years of high school, they put money in my pocket through the New York City Job Corps program. It was the library that paid for my books when I went off to college as a work-study student. So I'm home. I am definitely home, and at one time considered getting a master's degree in library science. However, I went into higher ed.
I do African-American romance. A lot of times with the Rodney Dangerfield of the genre, because we don't get a whole lot of respect. But I think I'm here to change that for you today. When Dr. King accepted the Nobel Peace Prize, one of the things that he noted was that he was not accepting it on behalf of himself. He was accepting it on behalf of the movement. He knew that it was not all about him. That he was standing on the shoulders of people like Hiram Revels, who was the first black senator after the Civil War, representing the state of Mississippi. That he was representing men like Samuel Cornish, published Freedom's Journal, which was the first black newspaper in 1827 coming out of Philadelphia. He's representing women like Mary Shadd, the sister who became the first woman of color on the North American continent to start a newspaper. She
was such a good baby, we thought mistakenly so. Oh, what the heck, we are just amazingly great parents. Why not go to the well one more time? Why, this is a snap. In fact, who needs all that nonsense in those baby books? Not us. We should write our own. And just as we were busy patting ourselves on the back, the stick turned pink, and life was never the same again. Cole Arthur Parham, little did I know that even as he freeloaded in my womb for 38 weeks, the real work would begin just the moment he got out. When that boy was snatched from the comfy confines of the womb, that he, like his sister, the prior tenant, deigned to move out of his rent-controlled district only because the digs got too small for him. He was a take-no-prisoners kind of baby. In fact, his mantra was then and is now, I'm going to get my way, so don't get in my way.
We don't talk about that so much. But I'm saying, if you knew the story, would you treat them differently, more compassionately? That's all I ask you to think about, because every last one of us, I don't care who you are, what you do, depression, pain is a part of life. It's just the management of it that helps us to get to where we're supposed to go. But I see that we as a people are not realizing our potential. We are literally dying. Our young people, our young men are killing each other every day. Every single day you see the pain screaming out. And so I just ask you to think about that and do what you can just to make a difference in the life of someone else. And in the spirit of Martin Luther King, where he said, free at last, thank God Almighty, we're free at last. My dream is that we will begin to talk about our stuff so that we will be released from the pain and so that we can go on to be what it is that God intended us to do. So thank you for listening. Say shalom. God bless you.